I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Continuing with the topic of transposing a melody, we look at page 21 of the Grade 5 Discovering Music Theory workbook, and we now get the opportunity to transpose a fragment of a melody into various keys. And actually we've already had a sneak peek at this when we transposed Happy Birthday in the previous challenge a few pages ago. So we've done the work for this already really. So a little bit of thinking, a little bit of recapping, but then we get the nice happy job of just getting our pencils busy and working a little bit of manuscript, writing some notes out. Remember, there are just two stages to when we transpose a melody. The first is we have to deal with the key signature, changing it to the new key depending on the interval that we're transposing. And then we have to deal with all of the notes and transposing down or up as the music is requested. And so we have here a little extract that's in the key of C major. And then we're going to have to move it to all of these different keys. And so there are lots of double checks along the way, so we'll just take it a blob at a time, and then I prefer to just get the note heads in place, and then we'll worry about the stems later because we may have some decisions to make about whether stems go up or down as we move the music up and down. And I just think it's easy to just deal with one thing at a time rather than trying to do everything at once and getting confused. So they've given us a start here because we're going up a major second. So from C, a major second, a full step up takes us to D. So we're now going into D major, which means we need a key signature of D major, which is 2 sharps, F sharps and C sharps. So we've gone from C major key signature to D major. And so everything else is kind of plain sailing really. We just now need to make sure that all of the note heads are a major second, 1 step up. So if we're going to be C here, it's going to be the next line up. If it's going to be B here, it's going to be the next space. We're just moving everything 1 step, 1 rung up this ladder, as it were. Now, coincidentally, this is our keynote, this is our tonic, C. And so that's a nice double check straight away that here's our tonic note, D. And then everything comes down a step. We get 3 notes coming down in steps. So next door, so we're stepping down, line, space, line, space. And so that takes us to this note, which we've moved up a step. And then we have to go down a third. The original drops down a third, and so must be 1, 2, 3. And just out of interest, so that's the tonic, that's the first degree of the scale. This is moved down a third. These are the things to watch for. And then here, this is the 1, 2, 3, the third degree of the scale. And so if we're in D major, 1, 2, 3, that's the third degree of the scale. So a final double check there. We've got a third there, and just that's the third degree of the scale as well. So now we can go ahead and put the note stems on. So these can go down because the C requires that being above the middle line, and then these will come up as they are below the middle line. So now we do the same again from this original key of C, but now we're going up a minor third. So let's look at this. C, up a minor third. So 1, 2, 3, C to E is major. Remember, major means greater. That's the major scale, which has no sharps or flats. minor means lesser, we're coming down a semitone, and we know that C minor has E flats, and in fact E flat is the related key, isn't it? So we need a key signature of 3 flats, E flat major. We're in C minor, but we need the key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats, which is why we need to have our circle of fifths to hand. We've got enough to be thinking about without worrying about what our key signature should be. So always have that to hand, or get used to writing it yourself, that's even better. So now we need our time signature. We still have to make everything else correct. Now we're going up a minor third, so 1, 2, 3 takes us to the E, and the flat will deal with the flat there. We don't need to worry about any accidentals. It will take us, all the key signature does the thinking for us. So there we're up a minor third to the E flat. We come down in step, and then we jump down a third, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's our key note, so that's correct. We're in E flat major, and then that should be the 3rd degree of the scale. 1, 2, 3, that's correct, and we've got the interval of a third there, so we know we've not gone wrong. So now these stems can come down. That one can go either way. I guess that one can go to match that one. Could go down, of course. Now we're going in the opposite direction. We're going to go down a minor third. So we're in the key of C, so down a minor third. 1, 2, 3 takes us to A. Because A to C sharp is major, A to C is minor. There's our minor third. And so we need a key signature for A major, which would be F sharps, C sharps, G sharps. So that's the hard thinking done. And now looking at our original, if that is the original, we need to go down a minor third, 1, 2, 3, which takes us to the A. And that's our tonic, so that's another confirmation. Now we're going to go down in step, down, 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 and then we go down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 takes us to the middle C. Of course it's C sharp, the key signature does all of the work for us. And then we've gone down a third, and that is A, B, C sharp, the 3rd degree of the scale, so we know we're correct. All of these stems will go up because they're all below the middle line. That's that. So now we're going to go up a perfect fifth. So we're in C at the moment. So up a perfect fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes us to G major. And so we need a key signature for G major, which is F sharps. Put our time signature in. Now we need to go up a perfect fifth. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes us to this top G. And it must be this top G. We've gone up a perfect fifth from here. We can't drop the octave because that's not going up a perfect fifth, is it? So we must have it exactly up 5 notes. We can't change octaves. So now we're going to go down in step, just following the original. And then we go down a third as we've done previously. So we've gone down 1, 2, 3, and that G, A, B is the 3rd degree of scale. We've started on the tonic, gone down in step, jumped to 3rd and finished on the 3rd degree of the scale. All of these stems could go down because they're all above the middle line. Ooh. This one can go down. It could go either way, but it might as well match the rest. And then now for our final one, we're starting in C again, and we've got to go down a perfect fifth. If you look at exercise E, we're going down a perfect fifth now. So starting on C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes us to F. F to C is a perfect fifth, so we need the key signature of F major. So we want B flats, time signature, and then if we count down from the original, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space, line, space, line, space, it takes us to this low F, and it must be this low F, we can't change the octaves. And so we're starting here, that is our tonic, as the original was the tonic. So here's our tonic C, here's our tonic F in our new key, down a step, down a step, down a step, and then we jump a third, 1, 2, 3, and then if we're thinking F, G, A, that is the third degree of the scale, so we know we're correct. And all of these stems will go up because they're all below the middle line. And that's that page completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.